What makes you proud to be a female?
Well, I would definitely say being a female, I feel powerful. I would say my beauty makes me feel like I have a lot of power.
I guess that I'm proud to be a female because I feel like so far in my life, I've been pretty successful, and I know that being a female, there's kind of an adversity that you have to overcome, especially being someone in like the science and math field. It's not really known for females in particular, so I think just being successful and having these interests, being a female kind of gives them an added value.
I'm proud to be a female because I think that it's very empowering, and I think that women have these maternal instincts that men don't have, and I think that it gives us an advantage in a lot of things because we think about things that other people don't think about in certain situations.
Being the underdog, I guess, I kind of, I feel like I've deserved my accomplishments more. I do have to work harder to get where I am, and just fighting for. I feel like I'm fighting for a cause every time, every small step.
I guess it's the resilience amongst like women throughout history, and just being able to make a situation better, or to reach this point that we had within our society now, considering the degree of oppression that we have faced in the past.
What makes you proud to be female?
The same thing that makes me proud to be a person.
The Morgan Harrington case is actually really personal to me. One of my friends that I grew up with, Cassandra, she, during the same time that Morgan Harrington was like missing or murdered, which she was murdered, Cassandra was murdered as well. Same type of situation. She was taken. The only difference was she was like mutilated, like cut up and left in the woods. Same dates, same age, same everything. She was just black, and she wasn't like, she didn't have the economic status as Morgan Harrington.
Are there any changes you would like to see at UVA concerning like female safety and rights?
I think that there aren't a lot of people, like, everything seems to be kind of reactive, so if something already happened, then there are resources, but I think that there should be more of a discussion on, like, what are the signs of domestic violence and abuse and stuff like that, because, I mean, when those events happened, there was like a lot of talk about it, and I feel like the community was really supportive of the situation, but it was like both of those things could have been avoided. And so I think that there just needs to be more of a focus on everyone for safety, because a lot of people have gotten like mugged and stuff in the past year, not just women. So I think that it just needs to be kind of approached from male and female side of everything.
I guess just more police, especially at nights, like during the nighttime, because like, I mean, the emails that we get from the police about robberies and stuff like that definitely are really scary, and like, we got some emails about stabbing, right, and stuff, so I mean, I think they should just have more police around, I don't know, like deserted areas at night. But
I don't think the change necessarily should be with like administration or police should be more watchful. I think it's more so it comes down to the women themselves. Like, I know personally when I go out with my friends or hey, make sure we watch out for each other. We're going somewhere. We're hanging out. It's Friday night. I really think the responsibility for, protecting each other as friends, it really helps with other women because, when you leave yourself open to situations like that where all of you are basically out, doing whatever, you're not really looking out for each other. You're not being careful of what your surroundings or where your surroundings are. I feel like that leads to situations that you can't get yourself. I don't know. I guess I'm very content with the safety here. I feel like you should know better for certain situations. One of the girls that lives off Rugby, they live in a sorority house and they don't lock their doors, and it just makes you wonder. It's like, well, maybe that's why people are robbing you.
I would definitely like to see a more comprehensive plan to make sure students can get home safe. Like, obviously we have buses and things that run late into the night, but there's really just no conversation about like the dangers of walking home alone at night or having a near stranger walk you home from a party when you're both really drunk. And I just think having that be more part of our conversations that we have, especially those first few weeks when you're a first year, that really should be something that they sit down and tell you, not to walk home alone with a stranger versus, don't wear heels or don't go out alone at night. We need practical advice versus ideal.
While UVA has dedicated some resources to safety, such as Safe Walk, Safe Ride, Student Health, and Domestic Awareness Month, I had to get this info offline. The only thing I remember about safety is the stall seat journal. Even with all of this, UVA is still rated B- for health and safety. What does this say about the availability of resources and their effectiveness? We never discuss our safety here at UVA unless something tragic happens. Both men and women need to be more aware, and UVA should take responsibility in ensuring safety prior to a death in our community.
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that mean, man? INDEPENDENT.